100. What's it at right now? It's at
There we go. Intuku, by the way, hi. Welcome in. How are you doing?
Is that right? That's too tall. Too tall. How about 450?
How do I get
my
your
splits are going.
stream up?
No! No!
I don't remember how. How do I work the internet? Twitch.uncapitalize TV/pixel grease. Where's my sound? Why do I have no sound? I have no sound.
Maybe 445?
In 1080p?
We'll go with 445. What's up, Tuku? How you doing, buddy?
Now I have sound. Yay.
Just getting set up. You haven't missed nothing.
We beat the game. He's lying.
Yeah, it's over. Well, it was a great game. The people did the thing, and now the people can do the other thing.
What kind of game is this? Alright, what am I doing? Where's this dead king at? That's not
Y'all
dead.
could speed run Final Fantasy 2. Not in this lifetime.
Dude, like a Final Fantasy speedrun's like an hour and a half or 2 hours. No thank you.
Imagine messing up, like, I don't know, 50 minutes in, and just being like, oh no.
That's one of the reasons why I don't want to do I almost said Twilight Princess. What's the Zelda game I like? Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
It's an hour and a half run. Just imagine getting, like, you know, to Ganon, and
Nope.
Ganon knocks you out, like the part where he stomps the ground and the floor kind of goes out around the corner, and he hits you and you just fall down the edge. It's like, well, there, rip your run.
Oh my god, what the hell were we even doing?
I don't know, dude.
I'm outside a cave. I don't know if I was in the
Look
cave
at my stream. Look at my stream.
or
I'm
going
facing
out of the cave.
I'm facing the king, right? Clearly, that is his head on the pillow and his body in the bed. Nothing there.
You're talking to his body, man.
Yeah, but it says there's nothing there. Something is there.
His body. Dang it.
Like, come on, game. Where's the realism here? I know it's 1988, but I'm not asking a lot of you.
I think I had to leave the cave because I was getting my butt handed to me.
I wouldn't know anything about that kind of thing.
Okay. We're going back in the cave. Because I think this is what. Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
So you're right. The game has not told me where the heck to go. So you're going to be my map chat. Where the heck do I go?
Alright, so you want to go back to the town that's... You remember where you went to get the torch? To like make the torch a torch instead of just like a...
You know what? Did I even finish the castle?
I think you did.
I did. I got the
think you came
sunfire.
back here.
I got the sunfire.
Yeah, I think you came back here because you were thinking the game would tell you.
The game is shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to cuss in the background. Use the sunfire.
In most RPGs, the script at least has a decent to go. He did. It's a corpse.
There's a supply base to the north of Finn. Here we go. This is my key. But you said I wasn't going north of Finn.
No. Oh my gosh.
Let me go out here and do select.
I'm gonna go back to Bafsk, which is the place just north of that tower that you were in.
So, my wonderful map. Like, I know Basque is over here, right?
Right.
You know what? I can walk there quicker.
I walk straight in the cave. The first thing I fight are 2 hill gigases. God. And they are nasty in this cave.
I wish you could run on the map.
That would be nice.
So this is...
Yeah, that's not it. Keep going.
Yeah, I know this isn't it, but I want to learn the name because...
Oh, I see. Yep. I'm actually going to pull up a couple things to help me out.
I wasn't paying attention to what time it was. I was totally ready to go for another run. I looked at the clock.
It would have been okay, man.
Well, no, I need to... I don't know what the deal is, dude. Like, I know, or at least I feel like I'm a better gamer than that when it comes to Sonic.
It's just probably like a mental block or something. I mean, it happens.
Well, it's like I said, there's a reason that I've not been streaming for the last, 2 weeks? Week and a half? I have been in some kind of I don't know what kind of a funk you were in, but buddy, I've been in one.
I understand completely.
Cure, blink, protect, shell.
Let's
So
do it this way.
what could I do? I could make one of my spellcasters all defense, and I could make the other one all offense.
This year is BS. We have demons to conquer before we can conquer demons. Yep.
I guess. What all spells do I have?
Here we go.
Magic. Bill, you got cure and blink. You said you're giving Bill like the defensive spells.
Yeah, white magic, basically. All the white magic.
Bill, cure, blink, protect, and shell. Protect. You're carrying too much. What does shell do?
Probably protects you from attacks, but I don't know that for sure.
Nothing there.
Oh, magic defense. Yeah. Exactly what I said, except for the opposite.
Okay. I'm gonna have to pull your chat over here to where I can look at it better. Aw, I'm a VIP. How do I pop out? Where is pop out chat? There it is. Good God. I do love the battle music in this game.
So good. Yes.
I need to find the town that has swap in it, because that's where the HP and MP abuse really comes in from. What is this town called? Paloom. I don't want to go to Paloom.
Oh God. Well,
It says
damage
he'll
coming.
captured. Okay, remember how we were complaining about all the NPCs saying the same thing? And
Yeah.
we said we thought maybe the game was rushed? But look, even the people in this town are like, Princess Hilda was captured. So they at least took the time to program in different responses.
True.
Maybe I ought to join the Imperial Army. Don't do it. Join the rebellion.
Alright,
That way no one will tell you to...
So she's gonna die, and then let's have everybody.
I cannot read that. I'm gonna have to change. I wish Twitch chat was better about readable colors.
Dang it.
Now I turn off dark mode.
So annoying.
I don't.
Their whole team's getting a turn again before I even get one. Dang it.
It's John. I know the fizz defense spell when I hear it. FFL3 done prepped me for this stuff. Doody 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 doody.
He's just gonna die again, How is everybody doing today?
Not worth it.
Monday's over with, so we got that going for us. It's the afternoon now.
Monday being over just means I'm closer to having to deal with stuff. I'm the Debbie Downer of the stream.
Hang on, I got a sound bite I'm gonna play for you. Actually, you won't be able to hear it, but I'm gonna play it anyway.
Was it the oh?
Nope.
Oh, well, you're right. I didn't hear it.
It's the bee. It's the bee. It's the bee. That's what's gonna happen to you, HRG, the next time you say something negative.
But I won't hear it.
Well, I'm just know it's there, okay? Just know it's there. I understand, man. Like I said, I mean, we had the same conversation. The roles were reversed like 2 weeks ago or something. So I get it, man. I just hope. I just hope you come out of it soon, man.
God, I need to.
You know,
I can't.
I'm here for you.
I can't.
And there's a lot of people, Radical. I'm sure, anything we can do, just let us know.
Thanks.
Yes. And then he ran out of the shift key, but he kept hitting the same button, and it just turned into ones.
Bro, did you even game FAQs in the 90s and 2000s?
Yes.
I'm just gonna do that all stream. Just gonna yell all stream. I'm really glad I've got your chat box over top of my face cam box on my stream so that I can't see the face I'm making. So I say again, why does poison not leave battle, but when you get venomed, you're stuck?
I don't know, dude. I got no explanation for you there.
But I mean, you get what I'm after, though.
No, yeah. I don't know why. I think it's dumb. It's a hill gigas.
You know what? You need to start casting stuff like stuff.
Well, I'm glad we could give you a happy place. Radical.
Your reaction to that when it starts, Pixel, is so classic, though. Because, like, and I remember I was sitting here working on the PC that I built to kind of try and sell. I was sitting on the floor down here. Peter was over here, and I was looking at something inside of it. And I heard, and I looked up, and you were on camera, you're like, and then,
that's great.
And then you remember what all happened afterwards. We all died.
We did.
We all died and unanimously voted that was the clip of the evening without voting.
Yep. That's hilarious, too, because it's like, we were like, we don't even need a vote.
Fluffy just said, I'll take my crown of bees.
Yeah.
Oh, no one's here.
Wait a minute, though. How the hell?
Get back to Altair and tell the rebels. I went to Altair and they didn't tell me jack. I'm also kind of busy.
don't understand.
Well, at least we're on the same
I
page.
took the lower. I think the lower right stairs. I think I took the lower left stairs. Ah, so I did
Pure
wrong.
blink
Okay.
protect shell. Okay, nothing here. Nothing to see here. Move along. Move along.
No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pray you don't run into these howlers because they're stupid. I hate them. They go first every time. They each get fire casts on your whole party. There's 6 of them. Alright, you attack. You attack.
I think I'm gonna have to ask my buddy that's doing my emotes.
Yep.
It's been forever, like more than a month since you dropped.
Oh,
Those
yeah, you
subs
still
on
waiting on that last emote?
I've got 2 emotes that I need something for.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's supposed to have me a TOS emote, and I don't have it. I want my TOSs.
Toss.
I want to make
Get on them
pixel.
there toss motes.
I want to steal pixel memes from my channel.
Emote.
What?
I was just trying to think of a different way to say emote.
Oh,
Emote.
it's like pig Latin, but wrong.
Not Gus. You're already out of magic? I'm ashamed of you.
Joseph's dead, isn't he? Not Joseph. I haven't been back to this town since Joseph died. Honor Joseph's wishes. Get that bell to Kashwan. Not Joseph. Dude, like, Joseph was well loved in this town. Poor Joseph. I'll look after Nellie. I know that would make him happy. Oh, do you have anything to say to me? Nope. 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 Nope.
Ooh, nice job, party.
Daddy. Okay, no, I can't. No, I can't have that. That'll. I'll have to end stream. Doody doody doo. What can I do for you? Life, sap, warp, teleport. Do I have enough for 15,300, $6,000? Yeah, but that'll. Do I have any of that? I have teleport. I wonder. Okay, yeah, I can. If I need to, I can delete spells off of her.
Oh, that's kind of nice. I guess they're gone permanently, though. You don't get the book back or anything.
Right, I'd have to go buy the book again.
Yeah. Still, though, that's nice.
I just wonder how dumb the idea of putting all defensive spells and all offensive spells on 2 different people is. If I shouldn't have some redundancy, like some cure redundancy or something.
Yeah, I do just because I already had cheese working on cure.
Life.
That's the only one I could. I guess maybe life as well. Seems like you would want as many of those as you could get.
Yeah. What is
Actually,
sap?
that's an idea. I might just go buy a bunch of life books and just give them to everybody.
Yeah. Well, your 3 main dudes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Is sap just like an HP drain? It sucks HP out into you.
Well, it depends on your game, man. So in 4, it drains you down to like no health. In Dragon Warrior, it's a defense reduction. I don't know, honestly.
I'll buy it
Guess we can
anyway.
look it up.
Don't worry, I just bought it.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Just use it and see what happens.
Good luck. We're all counting on you. Warp. And teleport. You're welcome. You all are welcome for that sound bite.
The sound bite brought to you by Lay's Potato Chips. Crunch!
Can I see?
Lay's weed.
Hickory barbecue Lay's potato chips. Not a sponsor. Could totally be a sponsor. Call me. Give me money. I will eat your chips on stream. Watch.
I read
so
these
good.
as dentist help. We're going to the dentist. Let's all go. Yay.
Yo, dude.
That's funny.
I feel you.
Just don't have any technical difficulties.
You okay?
We'll just skip right over that last word there.
Technical
Yeah, see, it's hard to do. Difficulties. Just go right. TOS. Kippers, there's an emote for a reason, okay? Listen. It was 2 mouse clicks to get the emote, and it was 3 key presses. 4 if you include enter to type TOS. Inefficient, man. There it is. Alright, you're forgiven now.
But see, now he's done 6 mouse clicks. But I almost... Cheers, everybody. This isn't water, it's moonshine. It's not moonshine. Could you imagine if that was moonshine and I drank it without making a face like that? I would be a legend. And dead.
Legend.
I would be a legend and also dead.
I like to think that's one of the failed names for a Mario game. Somebody was like, oh, let's name it Mario Moonshine. No, that's bad. That's bad, don't do that.
Wait, what game are you playing to look at red sprites? Although all of my sprites are red right now.
Red sprites? Oh, here we go. Just wanted you to know that I'm tired of looking at red character sprites for handheld games. Oh!
Handheld.
That's for the character. Oh, no, I missed chests, though. I need to go back now.
Doesn't that feel awful?
Yep. Alright, here we go. Let's go die. Oh my god, could they have fit any more characters in the screen? Like, I like to think there's somebody somewhere like, come on, can we get this Hill Gigas in there?
He can just be hanging out up on the wall.
He just falls from the ceiling.
Yeah. Why not?
2 more would fit.
Wampus. I don't know what a wampus is.
So while you were speed running Sonic earlier, I was just playing Room 31 on repeat, trying to do it just one time, the way that the world record holder did it.
Did you do it any times?
Not once. Not once. I was using save states, starting over in that level every time. I couldn't do it one time for like an hour straight. I tried. Got my work cut out for me.
NPC. Look at this mess.
Well, I guess you're done. Can't leave the town now. She's the real end boss.
Yeah.
You can't even fight her.
What's this town called?
That's
forget.
not Bath.
No, I know it's not, but whatever this town is, I forget the joke, so never mind.
Oh.
They programmed a jump button specifically for that kind of jank.
Did they really? That's really cool. So you can just be like,
nope.
That's pretty funny. Whoosh. Eating ice and sugar cone out of a bowl because the ice cream softened too much and is melty. Oh man, that sounds like you're gonna be bouncing off the walls later. If I go the wrong direction one more time after combat, I swear. Major stab!
I don't feel as bad about 2 streams ago now.
Oh, screamers! First we had howlers, now we got screamers. Oh, Final Fantasy Legend too. Oh, I didn't see the L in there. COS. You said it, I wasn't going to. Wait! These guys are curing me! No, don't kill them! Let them heal me! My guys are stupidly destroying them. Never mind, they're dead.
Alright, so I'm back over here. Almost. Doody doody doo doody doo doody doo 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 doo.
Alright, let's take the... You know, I always wanted to play Final Fantasy Legend, and I never did. I always wanted to play it. I would see it Nintendo Power and be like, oh my gosh, it's a Final Fantasy game on the Game Boy.
Now,
Because at that point, we just had FF1. We didn't have anything else.
now Legend is, if I'm correct, Legend is Saga 1, right? Or wrong?
Yeah, I think it's like... It's very old. FF2 and 3 don't show
FL1
their age.
is very old. Yeah, but that's not what I asked.
Mystic Quest.
I have Mystic Quest.
Dude, I like that game.
I know a lot of people don't.
I mean, it's easy, sure, but it's charming.
Is that why they don't like it? Because that's a dumb reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even, like, I don't think I ever died my first playthrough through the game. Like, it's just so easy.
I want to play Adventure.
But I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it was cool.
Well, maybe one day we will do that. I want to play Final Fantasy Adventure, though, because that is Secret of Mana 1. And we all know how I feel about Secret of Mana.
Oh, yeah.
And if we don't, I love that game. That game has the worst late game grinding. It's terrible. It's on my Mount Rushmore of games.
Yeah, the grinding at the end of Secret of Mana could have been better, but I mean, the game is just so fun. It's such a fun game to play.
Like I said, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
We're doomed! This is for any Invader Zim fans. We're doomed. Yay! We're doomed! RIP headphone users. They've finished the Dreadnought. We're doomed.
I've officially beaten every Mana game up to PS2. Nice. Mithril Helm. Okay. Surely somebody can use that. He has a Titan's Helm. She has a Mithril Helm. He has a Mithril. Maybe not. Maybe not.
So, Fear... You know what? Dang it. Poopy. Poops. What did I say about poops earlier? It was like poop and oops put together.
Poop-a-noops.
Poops.
Poop-a-noop. It's time for poop-a-noop. Poop-a-noop-a-noop.
What? Man, on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think 4 and 5 are Legend and Children anyway. That goes through the DS game, doesn't it?
Yeah, I played the DS game.
The Mana DS game.
Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I played it. I really liked it. I have such a hard time following through with some of those Mana games.
Yeah,
I tried a bunch, but
Children of Mana on DS. All right, I'll be right back.
okay. Welcome back. Yeah, I agree. With Secret of Mana, I don't know, it introduced that whole, like, different weapons had different attack structures, you know, different methods of attack. It was really strategic. But with Children of Mana, if that's the DS one, I had a hard time because I don't feel like they introduced all that much. Where are we going here? Let me look at this. Basically like we handheld now. Here's training wheels. Yeah. Yep, it's true. So Radical, did you hang around long enough to see me get the 15-17 in Solomon's Key yesterday? That was the best time of the night. Rats and drats. Yeah, I had some. I have the potential to get sub 15. I just have to put together the run. If you don't care, Mac, that'd be great. But don't get up. Just for me, it's fine. Bless your soul. Thank you very much. Special delivery from Mac. Thank you. All right. Bathroom gloves. I think these are the guys that make me berserk if they hit me. There's a lot of things in that game that I just need to learn a little better. I've been focusing on room 31 because it has a lot of the edge jumps and zigzag jumps. And I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need those to be second nature.
Hi.
Welcome back, sir.
How is everyone?
Freaking amazing. How about you, man?
Eh. I at least physically feel better.
It's good to hear.
TMA. Hi. TMI?
TMA? That's TOS.
It's TNA, but you missed the right key. Never mind. Never mind. Oh. Where's the damn... Here it is. Why they gotta have it?
I don't know where the damn here it is. I'll be honest. I've been looking everywhere for it.
I will slap you.
You have to get here first.
I'm not afraid.
HRG, we miss you, Mighty says.
I saw that. I missed you too.
Pookie!
What?
Sorry, that was loud.
White magic. Isuna. Okay. This is heal status ailments that don't wear off after battle. Pikachu.
Pookie Pookie.
Okay. That's good to know. Basuna heals status ailments that wear off at the end of battle. When an enemy casts debuffs on your party like Confuse or Sleep, it would be useful to cast this spell every turn by a slow character. Success rate depends strongly on the level. Low level Basuna can only heal a few status ailments, while at high level can heal them all. Ooh. Fun. The blink is vision. Shell is magic evade. Okay. Elemental defenses, walls, block magic. Here.
I can think of a lot of things for TMA. I'm scared of all of them. You probably know the one I was thinking of when I thought that's what it said. Mithril Shield.
The only one I've got is touch my ass.
Oh, I was thinking too much ass.
Well, that's also me. Are we okay?
Annie, are we okay? Are we okay? Dude, I don't know. I mean,
Are you okay?
how do you answer that question? I don't think I've been okay a day of my life.
No comment. No comment.
DOS.
And are you okay?
Tasty muscular.
Good.
All right.
So what was the TMA that you had, Mighty? I want to know. No. Basuna.
Boom, boom.
Basuna Matata.
Asuna Matata. I love it.
I said Basuna Matata, but that works too.
Asuna Matata.
You gonna make it over there?
That's great.
I didn't think it...
I'm just mad I didn't think of that. You know, all that time I spent in the second
Too much
horde
ass. Oh, that's right. That's what it was. Yeah.
of the Lion King. All that time I spent playing the Lion King, I didn't think once of Asuna Matata.
It's because you weren't playing Final Fantasy, bud.
That's true.
Basuna Matata. What a wonderful spell. Basuna Matata.
Debuffs can go to hell.
I did not find the harmony part.
Make no hope for the rest of your days.
It's our problem free.
It's a status free. Oh god, this is gonna be great. Philosophy.
It's a status free. I was trying to think of something that was very magical and ethereal, but it wasn't happening.
For your status free Final Fantasy. I think we wrote a hit there.
1, 2, 3. Basuna Matata, you left me hanging, you bastard. I realize that it's Discord and that we couldn't have actually sang it in time with each other, but
even
what the
if we
hell?
would have tried, I would have came in like half a second behind you. Get the lead, G-I-T.
Get the lead!
Lead!
That was actually kind of Yoda. That was starting to get into borderline Yoda on Dagobah after he's been there and kind of lost his mind a little bit.
No, but seriously, like I could use baby voice for and I could do the tiny status effect on the screen and sing like part of the song, part of the chorus there. I like it.
You could do like the triple high baritone that way. Okay, so I'm down here where the Dreadnought was.
Alright, so now you want to go down to the tower where you were, which is just south of there, through that circle of rocks.
Okay, Dad.
And then don't go in there, just south of there's a little clearing. Go there first.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm okay, Dad.
That's Princess Leia. I was thinking Leela from Futurama. I was like, wait a minute, Leela only has one eye.
Lord have mercy. Do we know where Swap is sold at?
I have no idea.
I want Swap so bad. I'm gonna buy 4 of them. Well, 3, but just snorted in the microphone.
That's great.
She intercepted a bunch of plans and she was trying to get them to Yoda.
I'm gonna give that impression about a 3 out of 10.
Come to Dagobah, she does.
Okay, alright, we're getting better now. The inventory is full. You cannot carry anymore. Man.
God.
Look.
Oh, God.
Look at all these damn antidotes I have. I have 5,000 antidotes.
You've got as many antidotes as I do eye drops.
Tried to sort like that's going to give me
What do you think this is? A modern Final Fantasy? Which for you, actually, it's kind of close to it. Never mind. Look at all the item space you get.
It's obviously not enough.
Oh, it's still limited, though.
Yeah, damn it.
Gordon's intellect down.
An acid bottle.
Do I need to go into the circle there? And then go down?
Yeah, the chocobo area is south of there.
Oh,
nice
going
5.
Going for chocobos. I want to ride my chocobo all day. I don't know why it turned into an opera.
Run, old chocobo, run, old chocobo.
Run. Let's see. Oh, Molly, run. Old chocobo. Run, old chocobo, run, old chocobo. Go and get the lead way up in C. Get the lead in C, oh boy, get the lead in C.
Oh, goodness.
Chocobo was a big bad bird, he wore that.
Oh, I got like 3 more antidotes. Thank God, I was getting low on those.
What's the thing on chickens? Although chocobos don't have those. Smart ass.
Wing is the first
What would
thing
be a chocobo equivalent of a horseman? Chocobo was a big bad bird, he wore that big sharp beak.
He liked them, whatever the greens are called, then.
I was trying to think of a Final Fantasy town. He run on round to Finn and beat the Altair train. Beat the Altair train, oh Lord, beat the Altair train.
Oh, Lord.
Beat the Altair airship.
Boom!
Chocobo said to the king, what makes your head so
Pretty?
Well, I was gonna say red, but then I got afraid of it because I didn't know that it would translate that he had a fever and he was about to die.
Oh, there's 4. Oh my God, there's 4 doors.
What's behind door number 1? I stopped. I quit. I quit, man.
What's behind door number 1, Johnny? Nothing there.
Okay. But look at the balloon. Bing bong, bong, bing dong. Doom 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 doom, bom bom, bom 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 bom. Don't die.
I was out mowing today, so I got a bunch of allergy items.
I see. You got a bunch of allergy items.
Yep.
Sorry, that took a minute to hit.
More stuff! Oh, I can't carry anymore. Here, I got an idea. Why don't you take all these damn antidotes? Here, leave all these on the dead bodies of our victims.
Like you tried to cure them of death.
Yep.
After you killed them.
We just kept trying to use antidotes, man. It wouldn't work. Antidotes don't cure sinusitis.
What? I'm going to guess that I don't need to go into the desert.
No, you passed the chocobo place.
How do I save state? This way. I passed the chocobo.
It's like a little hole in the forest.
Like over here?
No, go back. Where are you at on your map?
I don't know.
When you're done fighting.
I was going to say I'm in a battle.
Watch out.
I need to stop not streaming. I've had a good time. This is the best I've felt in a few days.
I'm glad you had a good time, man.
Did you get that when you came back to streaming? When did you start streaming again regularly? This past Friday or something?
Yeah, like I finally felt like, okay. I felt good every time I came back and streamed, because I did that Monday stream with you. I did 2 of those.
But I mean, when you came back.
Yeah, oh yeah, I definitely did. I'm sorry, I was distracted. You need to go, you're going the wrong way. Go back north into those mountains. Into that ring.
Okay, that's just something that I've noticed here today is like, I feel better today than I felt probably in a week.
Good, man.
It wasn't like I built back into coming back. It's just like, I feel good today, and it's like, okay, stupid. You have a different party member. Hey, look, it's that Chimera.
It's a Chimera.
Where's
Oh God, please don't kill me.
Where's old boy at? We need old boy here to get mad at us.
Rabbit,
yeah.
Let's all focus on one. 25. Okay, bad start.
Rabbit come into my stream not too long ago, I don't think. I think it might have been last Monday.
Rabbit's awesome.
I like Rabbit too. I need to stop by a stream. I haven't been the best about stopping by people's streams. Also,
me and
this whole...
Mac were talking about that. I am the world's worst at that. I'm so bad about doing that.
I promise you, I'm worse.
I'm always like, I really need to go there, and then like something will come up, or I'll just get distracted. And I'm like, shit, I missed it.
What happens to me? I go to a stream. I do it a lot with both yours and Nava's, and I feel bad about it. But it's like I get to the stream, it's like, yay, I'm watching it. I need to go do stuff.
Yep. I understand.
I do leave it on the stream though, so at least there's some kind of a lurking situation happening.
Yeah.
I'm also bad about
everybody, especially if they're a streamer, everybody understands that, you know? Like,
yeah.
Either way.
The lunar bird, so long.
Ice shield. I got an ice shield. Cano. There's the cano.
You got your cano opener? Hoo-doo-doo.
Oh, wyvern egg.
I don't even know the last time I... What?
I don't have the item I need. I forgot to pick it up.
Welcome to Paper Mario 101. Modern Paper Mario. Or at least Color Splash. For as much as I loved Paper Mario Color Splash, that was like the #1 thing I hated about it. You can't beat a boss fight unless you've got the item that beats the boss. I don't like that.
Speed run back to it, Mighty. Oh,
dude, Mighty bringing in the sass
now, are we, Mighty? Is that how it is? I see.
Bringing the sass. I like it.
You know what? I actually need to stay out of town. I am.
Dragons don't lay eggs.
Man. All I had to do was go a little further here.
So you say it's like an actual physical hole in the forest?
Yeah, there's like a little, if you go to where the tower was. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Got tickled. Throat got tickled. So you're kind of close, like, I think southwest of where you're at right now is the center where the tower is. So go to that, and then just go directly south of that tower. You should see
Okay. Dude, that wind drake.
Isn't that cool?
Run old chocobo. That's what you and I ought to do, Pixel. I don't know if you've got a way to record there at your house, but that's what we should do. Bluegrass
What's
parodies. Or no, video game parodies of bluegrass standards. Do I think it would be a hit? No.
Would it be funny though?
Hell yes. Reasons why I don't think it would be a hit. Bluegrassers don't give two shits about video games except us. Sorry, Mighty. I cussed in the background. Other reason. Most video gamers probably don't listen to bluegrass. I pissed you off when I said the cuss word.
You talking to me? No. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on here.
Okay.
I'm supposed to get a. I'm supposed to be able to talk to this Drake, and it's not working.
You gotta ask him the right question.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going straight down from the tower. There's not a hole.
Oh, you just walk straight south. There it is. You found it.
But you said there was a hole in the woods.
There was in mine. Guess not in yours.
The game devs are like, let's not be total assholes.
And somewhere in here, you should see a
I
wandering.
see him.
There he is. He looks
I
like
caught a chocobo.
He's all over the place. There he is.
Ask. Gus, do you speak chocobo as well? Wait, so what am I supposed to do once I catch it? Do I need an item to catch it?
I didn't. I just talked to it, and it was like, okay.
Learn. What do I do?
Kill all the drag names of the mother and son. So the real high contains the last living one. They can't understand what it's saying.
Do they have Gashal Green? I have no idea, Reed. I bet that's the deal, though.
Oh, I see.
What do you see?
I moved a router extension out to my building and put the Twitch TV out here. I love it. Now I can laugh at you guys and hammer boards up. Nice. Mighty always has like the coolest setups. Like we went over there the other day, and she had like this hanging platform in the garage with a TV on it, and that's how she when she'd be out in the garage working on something, she could watch us while she was out there.
Nice.
Freaking badass.
I've got to have something like those greens, Ryu.
I don't know. All I had to do was talk to the person, but it's weird.
Oh,
There you go. Now you just
no, I just have a battle on top of my
Really?
chocobo.
on top of the chocobo. Wow.
What kind
This
of
game
game
is
is this?
What's up, old granddad? How you doing?
Or better yet, here, play it. I won't get to hear it, but play it. I heard it a little bit.
That's the greatest clip ever.
You need to be. You need it to be a little Stream Deck thing, so like it shows up behind you, over top of your background, but in back of you. You know what I'm saying?
Or just like a fly goes flying by, like at the right speed.
Yeah, like if you could green screen out everything except the little honeybee, and it just like it face plants into your hat. You need to get on Fiverr and get someone to animate that for you.
Dude, the final boss of Kirby Triple Deluxe, I'm playing it again, is a bee, and it's gonna make me giggle like heck now.
You get to that. Okay. Hey, I have a chocobo.
Alright, now you want to take that south, all the way south through the desert. The reason you're taking this is because that desert.
Look at its butt wiggle.
Oh my god, it's out of control.
Look at that sprite,
I like
dude.
its head too. Its head wiggles too. That's great.
It's kind of got the bald eagle thing. Like, if you look at a bald eagle from the side, it looks badass.
Yeah.
But then when it turns to you, it's just kind of sad. Let's see.
This is what I needed to do. Got the pendant.
Am I going down here to this cave? Is that where I'm going?
Let me see exactly where you're going, because the first time I did it, I went to the wrong place. Like, I'm just straight up ripping the walkthrough at this point. Just
I should, but oh god, it hurt.
Whoa, you all right there?
No. Are you all right? How's everybody's ears? I didn't mean for that to happen.
Chocobo
That is too
Force, you
funny.
can head
HRG
due
all
south
that
through the
walking
desert.
around. I know it. Oh,
Head due south
hold on. I'm
through
sorry, I
the
wasn't
desert.
listening. What?
Head due south through the desert until you reach the crescent-shaped forest that surrounds the supply site.
I'm gonna look for a rat tail out here in the desert, or a floater.
Yeah. So I say head due south through the desert. The first thing HRG does is go straight west in the desert. glad I read that.
Wait, what now? I went south through the desert.
Go straight south. Just go down.
I did. I did go down. Or did you want me to go down from here?
You're going north. That's not south for sure.
But then you said.
You missed the desert.
Well,
Desert's over there on the right.
now I'm just trying to spite you. Also, I want to look at this.
You know what? That's fine. Hey,
look,
you just
look.
you look it up your damn self.
Look, don't hate on me for wanting to watch the butt waggle of the chocobo.
Waste your own time, HRG. Sounds like Kipper. Oh god.
Sounds like
Kippers. Granddad watched us play Sea of Thieves once, and he was Kippers was streaming, and he said, "I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Kipper stream, and the whole time he was just going around goofing off while y'all were trying to do like serious shit. Like he was just."
So I'm gonna guess that I don't need to stop. Oh my gosh.
Don't go in there. No, that's what I did the first time, and that is not the right place.
Don't go in the carnival tent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm not paying attention to my chat again. Identical sprite, almost FF3, 4, and 5. Nice. Too funny. Hey, Mighty Munchkin. Computer doesn't like Pixel Stream tonight. It keeps buffering. Huh.
Maybe
it's that hateful attitude he gave me.
Okay, Ryu. I still love you, man. I understand. Buffering's a real thing. So it should be like right. Yeah, you're getting close. No, a little bit further south.
Oh, my lord.
There she is.
There she blow. I don't know why I be speaking like a pirate.
Those silver sounds will get you.
Arr. I don't know why I'm still going south.
I stopped watching. When you found the place and went by it, I'm like, well, he knows where it's at now. I wish to give you something, but you can't say the character anymore.
Wait a
God
second.
dang it!
Wait a second. Hold up.
Where'd you end up at? How'd you get there? What's happening?
The town was right. You go up here to Finn where they kill you.
You can go north from there.
And you go north and you just bypass the desert altogether.
Oh.
So the game does tell you where to go, Mr. Pixel Pants.
I mean, I told you where to go too, and you ran in circles for like 20 minutes. So, in the game's defense.
Oh gosh. I love streaming with you. I wonder if I go into Finn if they'll still try to kill me.
Go talk to the first. No, you ought to go to Finn and just kill every damn guard that's in there now.
I bet they still kill me.
Yeah. Just go in there and annihilate them.
Still, I'm glad I got
Mr.
to see
Pixel Pants.
Mr. Pixel Pants. Hey, if that sticks, Pixel, you're welcome.
I love it. Mr. Pixel Pants.
If that sticks, you're welcome. I can't help but laugh at the silver sounds every time. Oh,
I forgot to. God dang it! If I pick up any more antidotes, I'm calling the game devs.
Hold on. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna do a legitimate save.
That's a good call. That's a really good call. Make sure you're chopped off and ready to go. You look good though.
And I'm also gonna do a big old fat save state. All right. No, dude. I don't load save state. I don't accept this. No. I'm pushing the save state button key, but it's not happening because there we go.
Got a bunch of eye drops. I need to make a trip to town and just sell some stuff. Seriously. Goodness gracious. Leather gloves. We don't need those anymore. Get rid of them.
I'm stuck in a logic loop.
Oh, did you load save state and got hit by them again? Wow.
So, random encounters.
They must have, yeah. They're not so random.
Yeah.
Are they?
It would. Alright. Here's the solution.
Come with us! Let's fight together!
Not what I want.
Rawr!
Deactivate. I'm gonna turn the game off and back on.
The poison has already affected my entire body. I am dying. Oh, they changed his name. Oh, sorry. Probably spoilery stuff. Sorry, HR. Let me.
Gee, I wonder what you're talking about.
Mutant deafen.
I wonder what you're talking about. Oh my god. Brf. Boop. Final Fantasy 2. Mm. Don't accept this. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. You say your name right. Ow. Hey, it worked. What do you want? Huh? What? How's that? Where at? Where at? Rebel Girl. Oh no,
I'm
not
back.
again. Hi.
Hello.
That was a terrible Mr. Popo Team 4-star.
What'd you call me? Did you call me a popo? I don't appreciate it.
No.
No.
Did you ever watch
What?
Dragon Ball Abridged at all?
No.
So, in Abridged, Mr. Popo's kind of evil.
Oh. Okay.
So he's got this really like intimidating when you kind of have to watch it, but every time like, hi. And so like when they're doing the image training up there on the tower at the beginning of DBZ,
Yeah.
they get done doing that one thing where like they all get killed. And they come back and like Krillin's like, oh god, we made it, we're alive. He said, guess what? You passed the first test. But I have bad news. And Krillin's like, what? You're going back. What? Bye. And then Krillin just yells as they get transported back to the death simulator. And then Kami comes in and he says, Mr. Popo, where did you send them? I'll tell you where they're not. Safe.
Miss Pixel Pants. Yeah, Mac, you're Miss Pixel Pants.
Mrs. Pixel Pants.
I don't have any inventory space, and all these monsters keep dropping stuff now. They're like, here, you want some stuff? That's exactly what they sound like, dude.
So here's the question. Am I
Okay.
supposed to lose this fight?
What fight?
This one? Am I even supposed to have this fight?
Yeah, this guy's standing guard, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're supposed to win this fight.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It really stinks I don't get points watching double stream. Yeah, you know, one of these years, one of us will make partner, and then we'll be able to do like a legitimate team stream.
Yeah, but don't we both have to be partners?
I don't know, actually.
Could you imagine having 75 average viewers?
Dude, I don't even know. It's so hard for me to fathom. It's like, it's so hard to even.
But you know, for me, having 3 viewers was like, oh god, wow. I have 3 average viewers. You know, when you first start out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does
I
life
never
not
will
work?
forget, like, the first person, I can't remember the name of the first viewer that decided to stop by my chat, like in one of the Secret of Man streams I was doing, like, late night. It was when you pick up the Sprite, and they wanted to name the Sprite Gadget, so I named the Sprite Gadget.
That wasn't.
I just remember that.
It wasn't Digibomb. Digibomb
It
kind of
wasn't
came.
Digibomb. No. This was pre-Digibomb. Well, pre me knowing Digibomb. I haven't seen those folks on in forever.
No, well, you told me that him and his wife had a kid or something.
Yeah, I knew she was pregnant, and of
Thanks,
course,
Mighty.
I'm sure that's that's a full-time job by itself. So, gonna teach these to people so that why do I have like 3 blink scrolls? I don't need all this. You learn blink. Too bad. Get over it. LC Carb, what is up, my dude? How you doing? Look, more blinds and blinks. I have so many.
Good blinds and blinks.
Good bleeps and bleeps. Blinds and... Oh my gosh. Chillest dude on the face of the earth right there.
I wish I could be that chill, man.
Me too.
Like,
nice. Hitting up the Animal Crossing. It's a good thing to do.
spin here, spin there, spin everywhere.
Introducing the Swag Star. Swag Star.
Swag Star.
If you don't watch Arcus and you like watching speedrunning, watch Arcus. You should definitely watch it. Especially if you like speedrun, old game speedrunning. Speedrunning old games. Something. I don't know. There's a sentence in there that involves speedrunning and olden games. Just put it together and do what you will with it. Use your words.
As long as it's
I
not
don't
POS.
wanna. Old speed game runs. Yeah, that sounds about right, Mighty. Oh boy, more treasure! I just hope I can make it here and get out. Before my whole party's dead. Sims 4 knitting pack? Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. I haven't heard you talk about it at all, man.
Flame bow.
Oh, it's really good too.
Sticking that right on Amaranth.
Yeah, good call. Oh God, well, there goes Layla. La 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 la.
Oh my goodness. What an attack jump.
Yes.
14 to 51.
Yes, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank God this isn't Fire Emblem.
These monsters are super annoying.
Blind. Good thing I got Basuna. Basuna Matata. Such a wonderful spell. Basuna Matata. What was the guy that sang Old 55 first?
I don't know.
That was how he that kind of deal going.
Oh, gotcha.
He's a good singer. Magic.
Should I even worry about bringing back Layla? Probably not.
Nah, leave her dead. Just bring her back before you let her go back to where she came from. What would happen? Okay, here's a question. What would happen if Joseph were already dead when the boulder thing happens?
Somebody would go life real quick just so he could jump up and block the boulder. That's good thinking.
wait, no. I want you to do... No!
No, I didn't go far enough. No.
Basuna Matata.
Enemy strike first. Oh, that's a relief. I was worried I was going to get to go. By the end of this game, chat, I am going to have down that song.
Which one?
I'm getting better every
Oh,
try.
the FF2 battle?
Just that one part. I don't really care about the rest of it. Yeah, just tie a string around her toe and drag her all the way to the bottom of this cave. It'll be fine.
Okay, Basuna did not work.
Basuna didn't work.
Basuna, whatever the opposite of Hakuna Matata.
Two hill gigases. Oh my god.
Good
0. Okay, off to a great start.
We're all counting on you. Okay, well, let's
And
try
my party.
Basuna on just one person.
Ran into two hill gigases. Oh, bye, not Gus. Nice knowing you. Splat. Good shot there, Cheese. I mean, she is blind. That's actually amazing. She can even hit anything.
Dude, Bill's about to die.
Bill, I love you so. I always will. I know somewhere in here I have a Phoenix down. There it is.
Do you not have a life spell?
I mean, I do. I have no magic though, so it kind of makes casting spells hard. Oh, he's got 1 health. Sweet. Glad I used that Phoenix down. Cost 5,000 gold or whatever the hell it cost. God. All right, now he has 270 health. On a positive note, I remember which door it is. It takes me to the spring. So got that going.
Okay, let's work on getting old Highland back alive again. Work that life spell. Now do cure.
If I hadn't already had to make 4 trips to the cave, then I'd probably be fine. But this is my second trip all the way to the bottom. Because the last time I got here, I didn't have the right item. Preemptive strike. Okay, let's kill them off real quick. Speed run to the item. Don't talk to any of those people, HOD.
Oh, someone has venom. Okay, can Basuna work this time? No.
No.
Am I stuck with Gordon having venom? Oh, I was using the wrong... God bless me. Holy shit.
No! Take it.
Oh Jimmy's a dumbass.
Ah, don't say that about old Jimmy. God, I'm gonna die. My whole party's gonna die here.
Should I just not go down those stairs right now? Or like go down them now?
I honestly don't remember.
I'll just look around. Oh God, I hate. Why do you put my dude? I guess it makes sense if you're stuck out nowhere, in the middle of nowhere with nothing. You need your dude in the back row so he doesn't die. But
I think that's my destination. I just need to get there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No more howlers, please.
oh, that hurt. My controller just dropped out of my hand and landed squarely on my big toe. It was not comfortable.
Oh, that's a good time.
It was.
Good time.
It was so good. You don't have any idea how good it was.
What's funny is I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have to get out of here. So I still have to run up all these stairs to get the hell out of this place. God.
Oh, even worse
long.
rats.
Alright. Now we do this item. Now that we have the thing that we need.
I'm gonna guess it's Suna. Well, it might work on paralysis.
Wherever it is.
Not effective. What? Oh, because. Jesus. No.
There it is. Alright, I'm gonna mute. I'll be back. Story stuff.
Okay. I play games dumb. Actually, you know what? Let's just load this old save state here.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi.
It was very short. Turns out there was no spoilery stuff there. It was like, okay, you did the thing. That was it. Alright. I'm gonna save this in a separate slot, because we're probably just gonna die. It's probably what's gonna happen. All my people are so low on health now.
Okay. Select Highland front row. That boy has no business being in the back row.
Oh my god.
What's wrong? What happened to you? Oh, crap. That's a screen full of death. Do you not have enough MP to teleport?
Oh, I teleported out of the cave. I just have to...
Will teleport not take you back to town?
No. Takes you out. Warp? Well, I don't know. I have a spell called Warp, but I don't know if our spell names are the same. I'm not really sure.
But I mean, once you're out of the cave, if you use it again.
The spell specifically says teleports you out of a dungeon. It doesn't say
Well.
anything about taking you down.
Never mind. It's empty. I don't understand.
We are so close to dying. Oh my god. Go, go, go.
Where's Molly the Chocobo? Oh, you're there. You made it.
Yeah, but this isn't really a place you can stay.
Oh.
don't know if it's gonna get any better. I don't know. What's in this room?
Yay, a trap room. Oh. A trap room with things called war panthers in it.
Oh God. Doesn't sound good, man.
No. Asuna Matata.
Alright, well, let's end that. Get out of here.
Envenomed. Oh my gosh. Dude, Amaran is killing with this flame bow.
Yeah, it's really good.
Asuna Matata.
So really good.
Would you stop
Okay.
with the...
Now we've got to make the journey back to some town. Any town, really. Need to figure out what the nearest town was. What'd you say the map was? I know I've asked you like a million times.
For you, probably select and circle.
Man, you're so smart. Okay. Thank you.
Not effective.
That's what I want to do. Alright, ship is there. God. There's all there. Can I just... I wonder if I can park the ship anywhere. Here, let's save again. Of course not, honey. You wanna go upstairs? Go. No problem at all.
You dues me a judge?
Dues me. Yeah, that's her. That's Mac talking for you.
What you be judging her for?
Judgy Judgerton? Don't
Uh-oh.
you be judging Judgy Judgerton.
I'm asking you.
If she went upstairs.
Oh.
Because it's so early.
It is early. I looked down and it's like, oh wow. We've not been going that long. Instead of Hill Bill, it's Heel Bill.
Hill Bill.
That's what I said.
Tell me his last name, B. Hello, my fellow pixel greasers. What's up, Louie? How you doing?
Another trap room. Are all these
Okay.
doors trap rooms, or do you remember?
I do not recall. I plead the fifth.
Yay.
Yay. Please, please, please. Wait. Is this right? Let me make sure I'm not in the wrong place. Hey, man, happy to. F-Zero was a blast. I haven't seen that game actually played in a long time, so it was really cool to see it.
February. To be fair, I don't know if you were there or not.
Is that when you played it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Feels
I
like
think
years ago.
I missed it, actually.
It feels like it's been ages ago.
So true, man. 2020 is just going to be one of those years where it's like, was that like 10 years ago or was it just in 2020?
It's still 2020, sir.
I'm just saying, like, when we look back on it, I understand it's still 2020.
No, I'm saying that's the response. We'll get to December
That's a
2020.
conversation. I see. Yeah. We're still in that year. Wait, but it's been 10 years. Yeah, but we're still in 2020.
Yeah, I don't accept that.
We made it. Oh, I'm so glad. They're gonna charge me 5 million gold to stay in here. Watch this. Oh, 751. That's not too bad, actually. Ah, we are rich. Look at that.
Don't brag.
Golden gold.
Don't brag, you 1%er.
I'll be really rich when I sell all 4,000 of these antidotes I've been hanging on to for some reason.
Back in the before times.
Back in the before times, I'd like to live. I would like to see 2021, then 2022, then 2080. It's like
28. Dude. I'm not making it to 2080. '93's too
not with
much.
that kind of attitude, you're not.
93's too much. Just give me a little bit. Let me get to 70, and I'll be like, nah. I think 93. I think I could go another 40 more.
Thanks for the host, Louie. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, here we go. We're getting that character back. Thankfully, it has been a crazy year. Absolutely. Ba-dee-da-boo-doo. I didn't realize they could back in one hill.
What? I'm sorry. I did your favorite part of the music over top of you.
I just said I didn't realize when you brought somebody back to one hill.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
And stay at the end of the year.
Lays,
why not?
Sponsor my channel.
Lays.
I'll take your money.
Chips. Thanks for the cheer, Louie. I appreciate it, buddy. You are too kind. Too kind. Let's sell this. Sold. Oh, look. A blind scroll. I only have 38 of those. Let's sell that.
Oh no.
Oh, I should use that, I guess. Blind. Vanish. Blind.
Doody doody doo.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, man. You didn't have to do that, but we certainly appreciate it. Longbow. Wait, what's she using? She's not using it. Look at all these mithril.
You are gonna be rich.
So much stuff. Another blonde scroll. Alright. Better at least. Yeah, how much space do we have? That's decent.
No, dude. Dude. Luckily.
Yeah, we can okay.
Actually, everybody needs some curing. I wonder why they thought they needed to make ethers so expensive.
I don't know.
Because they are pretty pricey, I think.
They are very pricey. Wrong button. Dang it. Alright, let's go back there just because.
Beeda booda bump. Beeda booda bump. What's your
really
favorite
like.
part?
Is it the wraiths? I really like their sprite.
On yours?
No, on yours.
Oh yeah, they look good.
They're really cool. Very like reminds me of something you see on the cover of like D&D back in the day.
Yeah.
I am fighting killer fish. I'm sorry, but even if you put the word killer before it, a fish doesn't seem like something you should be all that worried about.
They look like a Magikarp that could actually do some damage. Carp.
A very amused with itself Magikarp that now has...
It's like I actually did damage with an attack.
Magikarp? Did I hear Magikarp? Birthday is coming up next week. I'll probably do a crazy stream. Probably not TOS friendly. I might stream on a different platform. All right, Louie. Well, that's cool, man. You do you, boo.
What am I trying to do here? Nothing. Oh, I wanted to go down these stairs. So I could go up.
Magikarp Jump is the world's greatest mobile game. More comfort now. All right.
Doody.
Oh, we're making progress. Keep going Don't want to get off at the wrong place. I'll probably die.
That is
Dang
this
right
game's
you do.
MO. Trap room. No, it's not.
I rolled credits on that bad boy. Made a magic note. I gotta go look this up now. I've never even heard of this game.
Magikarp.
Yes, you do. It's beautiful. True. Alright.
Why was Cheese's max HP 300?
What's that?
How's that? Why are you an asshole?
I'm sorry. Could you say that one more time?
I said, why are you an asshole?
Oh. That was super clear. Thanks for clearing that up.
I asked, why is Cheese's HP only 300?
Well, because, you know, she doesn't get hit that often, I guess.
Oh.
Because 300 is 46 more than Amaranth's? That look. Oh my god, that look. Somebody clip that. That's a great look. Like, I am not amused in the least little bit by that comment. Yeah. That was just so good. So good. Oh man, this is gonna be the best tasting water ever.
What? It's water. That's not.
I got to drink that water while looking at a close up of your disappointment.
What are you trying to say?
Oh man, I'm just kidding.
I got a dark bow.
Dark bow. Banana dark bow.
Is it better than the fire bow?
What, that's so. I don't know. Actually, what do I have equipped currently? Well, I have the.
No. It is not.
It just has a chance to blind your enemies.
Disappointment is a wonderful mixer. Goes great with hard whiskey. Don't give me ideas, John.
Look, it's Mousers.
I know. Every time they show up, I'm like, Mario 2.
Alright. I think there might actually be story stuff this time, so I'm gonna mute and death. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. He didn't hear it. Dookie 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 doo. Crap. Oh, did I find the princess? Cool. Maybe flee. Magic. Cure yourself, please. Get him, Bill. Ba-ba-dum. Thieves. I'll take that. Maybe I should see those stats. Not that I'll actually remember any of it. Did I use up all the potions? I did. Rip. I should have another ether though, shouldn't I? Yeah. Do I have any more ethers? The negative. Okay. We're actually okay right now. Hold off on that just a little bit. No! Oh no, not the War Panthers. I hate these things. Gordon's gonna die. Okay, we're gonna attack. We're going to cure we are going to Isuna. No. Isuna. Well, that's a waste of MP. The gate open? Why did this gate
back.
open? Hey!
A lot of dialogue.
I looked over at all the wrong times. I know everything.
Oh, okay. Well,
I know Hilda was a fake and she turned into a snake. That was unplanned as hell.
did you see the pink? The pink, like, flashy stuff? Like,
No, I
really
didn't see any of that.
really weird, man. All right. Anyway.
But now I know why this gate opens so easily. I'll head for the airship with the princess. You find that engine and toss the sunfire in. The dreadnought will blow up and I'll have my airship ready for takeoff. Huh? What? Who? Where at? Why?
With what? With what? With when?
How? Oh, bye, princess. I was gonna talk to you, but whatever. Gordon died while you were gone.
No, not Gordon.
No, Gordon died. Okay, good. I was like, no, did his own joke go over his head?
Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time.
Oh. Hey, hey, hey.
I'm gonna use your trick here, HRG. I'm gonna walk northwest instead of going all the way around the continent.
I mean, if you were playing my version, you could get the chocobo butt waggle, though.
Dude, I am so jealous of that butt waggle. Wait, that really sounded TOSE. Of the chocobo. No, it's not sounding better. Actually, forget I said that. Can we strike that?
Touch my ass.
Oh, God. Well.
To bring it all the way back around to the start of the stream. So I'm gonna preface this because I don't mean what this is gonna sound like. Like I've been having a delightful time on this, but it feels like we've been streaming longer than 2 hours.
Kind of does. I'm with you. I'm surprised it's just 9 my time.
I looked over. I thought it's gonna be 8:45 for sure, and we're gonna have to quit. And I'm enjoying it. It's like, nope, you got 1 more hour, buddy.
Yep.
But I'm having a big time, man.
Me too, man.
No.
Oh, perfect.
Doody doo, doody doo, doody doo 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 doo. I'm not drinking enough water, so I don't have to go to the bathroom enough times. That's what my problem is.
I am not letting him equip that.
Oh, did you get Gordon back? Wow.
No. No, I didn't.
Is that not Gordon?
About? It's not Gordon. I actually got back. Wait. Is there a shop in here? I can't remember. I think there is. I need armor, actually. Yeah. All those mithril helmets I sold. Turns out I actually flipping need one. Oh,
That's the way life goes, Pixel. Oh no, 4 War Panthers, dude. This is not what I need in my life.
Buckler. Buckler. You need a buckler? Nope,
Dino Backlog. Sorry, I just went Super Sentai on you. I'm sorry.
You know what's funny? Is I think Gordon kept his darkness debuff that he had from when he was with the party previously.
Oh no.
That poor guy's been walking around not able to see a damn thing.
Just imagine if you'd left him dead.
That's the funny part. Layla did die actually at the end of my fight with the monster thing.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to abandon ship on this.
I don't think you can after you talk to the people.
Let's see.
After the
Teleport.
princess and Sid go, I don't think you can jump back off the ship now.
Oh well, I'm royally Vicky. Because I've got 2 characters with Venom. I've got some antidotes.
I was gonna say, I know a guy that has like 48,000 of them. It's actually on a corpse. If you just look around a little bit, there's a cave nearby. It's probably a dead monster that has probably 48 antidotes.
If I can get out of the battle, I've got antidotes. You know what? Hold on. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. That's a rhetorical question. But the problem is, I believe I've realized it too late. Oh, you know what? I bet WR doesn't stand for war. I bet it stands for, well, it wasn't effective. Damn it.
223 damage with that bow. That is nasty.
Was that me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Amaranth.
Boy, that War Panther. Holy crap, dude.
I was just sitting here. I think WR probably stands for wear instead of war.
Oh, yeah, probably.
War sounds better.
That's how the country folks say wear anyway.
War
Panthers.
Thank you.
I tried to make that work, but I don't think it did, so let's just act like it did, okay?
You know what? Hey, I understood it, so it worked great for me.
Oh, God. Okay. I was worried, but then it died easy, so we good.
Alright, we're gonna run Bill's cure all his magic out on curing himself. And Highland, too. Ew. Every once in a while, this music on this airship gives me Galgo 13 vibes.
Oh, yeah?
And, like, immediately after, it sounds like Pokemon Gen 1. But then it goes back to Final Fantasy.
Like everything.
Final Fantasy 2 is every game in one.
The soundtrack, all the games.
Someone's hurting. That's how good. That's how good. Crap. What's this guy's name? John, help. What's the composer's name? Or anyone that knows Squared Soft. That's how good this guy is. He predicted the Pokemon soundtrack vibes.
Yeah.
What's in the chest downstairs? Is it anything worth going after?
No idea, my dude.
Alright, fine. I'll go do my own digging for strategy guides. I didn't want to look at speedrun.com anymore anyway. What kind of worthless map chat are you?
Jeez. Salty?
I love you, Pixel.
What's in this chest? Is it worth going after? Well, hell, I don't know. Do you feel like going after a chest that could be something? That's what I should have said. Give you a smart ass answer next time. Yes.
I love you, Pixel.
Oh, goodness.
Don't hate me.
Hey, man, this is a hate-free zone.
Yay. Okay, let's see.
We're almost there.
First floor. I wish. No, it doesn't.
He's a salt shaker tonight.
So let's see, where did I go? I went into the beehole. God, as soon as it left my mouth, it's like, oh damn it. No. No. I want it back.
Please. God, clip that. Please clip that.
As soon as I
said
said
it. If you ever clip anything on Twitch, learn how to do it really fast and clip it, please.
As soon as I said it, it was like, no, give it back. Give it back.
Then he went to the beehole. Wait, I got an audio for that.
I didn't hear it, but I know what it was.
I look away for a second because I'm laughing at that funny thing that you said, and Gordon's dead.
Well,
Shit.
hey, you know what? That's what you get.
Oh my god. That's great. It was just great how you like wandered into that one.
And then tried to stumble my way back out.
Oh man.
Sometimes I just ask myself, why?
Oh my goodness.
No, I don't want to shoot.
You can't level up though outside of battle, right? So like if somebody uses heal outside of battle, they don't gain stats that way.
You gain. Yes, you do. I don't think you gain like getting more MP, but like the spell itself goes.
Okay.
See.
Good. Yeah, that's good. That's what I want. I want his tier 2 or his cure to get better.
I'm always torn on that too. Like, do I wait and do the spell in battle so that I can maybe get the MP boost too, or do I just do it and get the spell boost? something in my eye. I don't like it. I'm gonna see if I can teleport out of here. I'm also gonna save state in case something goes bad. Because I feel like I need to regroup a little bit. An energy field prevents you from warping out.
I was thinking that the walkthrough says something about you can't leave.
Well,
After Sid and the princess.
That's just poopy. I'm about dead.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of
Look at
damage.
them scorpions.
Antlion or Antleon or however you say their name, they appear actually in Final Fantasy IV.
Do they?
One of them does. Yeah, it looks very similar to how they're drawn here. I don't know what they look like in your version.
Probably not too different. Like,
I
that's
wouldn't
one
think
thing,
so
like,
either.
the design always stays pretty close.
Yep, agreed.
I'm gonna switch back over here to where my chat is.
James, what's up? Welcome to the stream, my dude. It's going great.
Something is worrying the crap out of me, dude. In my eye.
Oh man, hope it's nothing bad. Maybe it's just like dust or something.
Thought you were gonna say something like a bee hole or something. It's like I felt it. It's like he's gonna make some asinine comment.
That sounds like something I would do,
Oh no. Game, just kill me. Like, just put me out of my misery. Says okay.
I'll be right back.
Sure you do. There goes Bill. My gosh. Pixel's fighting a big old monster over there. I'm bringing Bill back just to probably die again. Alright, that's it. Really? This is gonna be it. Oh, this is definitely gonna be it. Yeah. I think this is gonna be the kill shot right here.
All right, I'm back.
Cool.
Back.
Saw that big behemoth.
Dude, that thing was giant. Holy crap.
Please, someone successfully flee. I wonder what the stat is to make you flee better, and I wonder how you raise it.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I don't dare attack any of these creatures.
Can I walk on the water? Oh, I can walk in the water. Okay.
Maybe I can get lucky here. Nope. There we go. What did the finger say to the face? Slap. Let's see. For future reference, could warp have been used in battle to just escape from it? I would say, why don't we find out? But I will check that in a minute.
That's great. Did you get that, Radical? Did you get that from Spell Show? What did my finger say to the face? Slap! I have no idea.
I know exit can be used
one
like
of
that.
Amber's jokes.
I'll give it a shot on the next time around. Uh-oh. No. Not again.
Alright. Oh boy. Oh
boy. Doom pedals.
Yeah, I don't like that they confuse people when they hit them. That sucks. There's two of them. They got confused.
Somehow Bill is still surviving.
Hang in there, Bill. Bye, Gordon. Nice knowing you.
So fine. Maybe only have her attack and the others parry, and she kill them in one. So here's the problem, though. There is no option to defend. Like, you have to do something.
Bill, we love you.
Unless there's something I don't know about this game. Well, that's an option. We'll see how that works. And a door.
Yes.
That goes down some stairs. Oh boy! They attack first.
Ambush.
The other two miss.
Good.
Eat that potion, boy. Maybe I have him eat his potion too. Oh boy. That didn't do anything. That didn't help me at all. That way they won't. Yeah, exactly. Highland is committed to death because we have no more antidotes. He doesn't have to worry about it. He's dead. You know, the way they've drawn these panthers in my game, they look like they have panther, like, cat fronts, but they look like they have back frog legs.
They do. I was thinking that too, actually. Like, what the hell's going on with the back end of them? I
don't know. Yeah. I just was looking at that just now. I was like, what's wrong with this cat? Amaran stamina up. My world sprite now. She's got like 3 pixels to denote a bikini.
Yeah.
So Bill's gonna die too because he's got venom and I have no way to cure him. Ether. I have an ether? I thought I was out.
Oh, dude, that's game changing.
Who do I give it to?
Who has all your white magic?
This boy.
Does he have life?
Yes. Oh my gosh. What if I survive? I'm not going
regardless, at least now you have that save state you can go back to and you know you have that ether too, right?
Yeah.
If for some reason this doesn't work out, you can go back to that.
And then I'm going to do a bunch of cures again. What? He's still poisoned even though he's dead and I brought him back to life.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yep, it sucks.
Asuna Matata.
Oh god, not these guys again.
Alright. Alright, Ryu. Here's the moment of truth. Wait a second. Oh. Magic. Warp. So warps one of us away. Maybe I could use it on everybody. Let's see what happens. Stop picking on Bill. Not effective. Not effective. Not effective.
Asu Matata.
I'll sue your Matata. Whatever. Whatever that is.
not Gus.
Bye, not Gus.
Really miss you, not Gus.
Is that a new ad for Daryl Isaacs? I don't know what we're talking about.
Hakuna Matata. I sing it, kid.
I'm afraid. I'll sue you. I still don't get the Daryl Isaacs reference. I don't understand.
Daryl Isaacs. Oh, yeah. I know Daryl Isaacs is the hammer.
I'm confused.
Let's bring back in.
What am I doing? What am I doing? No! Flee. Attack. Flee.
Can we try to run? All right, Radical. You have a good night, buddy.
Bye, John.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
Am I looking at a boss fight coming up?
I don't think you have a boss fight.
Okay.
But you have... There's one level you have to navigate. A bunch of those guards.
I mean, that's fine. I can do that.
You'll want to use the walkthrough, though. Because the path that you have to take is kind of crazy.
Oh, like, are the guards invisible?
No, the guards are... You can see them, but they block your path.
Like if
so you'll have to do a lot of, like, retracing your steps. It's kind of like a grid layout sort of thing. And you have to go the right directions.
I might use a walkthrough for that.
Okay.
Oh, is this it?
Probably. Yep.
Oh, I just left a whole bunch of treasure chests. Does this guide not tell me what are in the chests? Really? Oh, here we go. Trident, a main gouge, an ice shield, and a giant helmet. That all sounds pretty fantastic. Poop. Dude, Amaran is wrecking out here.
Yeah, that bow is amazing. So Mac got a got something, I don't remember even what it was now, and it showed up in a Amazon box. And she cut the flaps off the top of the box, you know, so it's just like the bottom part.
Yeah.
And she set it on the floor, and the cats are like fighting over it to lay in it. And it's like, dude, that's got to be like the most uncomfortable thing to lay in, but that's what they want to lay in.
If I fits, I sits.
Yep. I sent Mighty a picture earlier today of Artana sitting in there. I might post it on the Discord later. He's just like, yep, he's proud of himself. He's laying in there.
Oh, cats, man, they're a funny creature.
They are.
A liar. I'll sue you. A liar that advertises on TV. Oh, see, we don't. Well, I forget who it was that was supposed to be in Tennessee. I don't see that on. Usually ours are like. Wait, is he the Hammer? Then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess we do get him on TV. It's been a while since I've watched TV. I have tried to stay away from the big TV. You're one. There's those chests. You know, it dawns on me though. I haven't been training any kind of trident use. No, I don't want to cure Highland. I want to cure Bill. Dang it. Go. Power Rangers. Stop picking on Bill. Please? I like it. No, I keep forgetting that Highland's in the back row. Alright, here's the deal. I'm just gonna open up that save state. Because it wasn't that far back, I don't think.
Now you kind of know where you're going to. Might make things a little better. And you know that you have that ether.
Actually, I think the save state was a good ways back. Oh, it was. Poop. Well. But I have the strategy given to me by Ryu. I'm gonna put back over there, by the way, speaking of my chat. where the value would be more. Putting an ether on Amaran, who has a higher level cure, or putting it on Bill, who does, like you said, have all the white magic, Isuna and stuff.
Who has more MP?
Amaran by far.
It might be more worth it than for Amaran. I mean, you might not be able to stop the bleeding completely, but if you can out cure it, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just until you get to a town or something, just survive, really.
Because you said there's not really any more big bosses in here to fight.
I don't think there's a boss at the end of it. Actually, let me look real quick here.
I mean, I've got the guide up too, so I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, I think you're good.
Okay. Boo-dee-boo-boo, bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-bum. So, item. And now, with the help also of Ryu, I have a better strategy for the balloons and the mines. As long as I can stay off that B-hole. I can't believe I said that, dude.
That is the trick, man.
I mean, the first time. Like, all the other times, it's like, yeah, I made a conscious effort to say it, but... I hate the War Panthers, dude. I hate them so much.
Yay.
No! Don't envenom me. That was impressive. You did that in time with mine. And you're on Discord.
Really?
Yeah.
I got a little worried when it said checking memory card for longer than like 4 seconds. I was like, oh shit.
What happened to my memory card?
First thing my mind goes to.
No, don't ambush me.
Probably use the last year to build up some magic and blink casts. Get that a little higher.
It's getting a little chilly in here.
PVAC on?
I don't think I can call mine PVAC. You know what? off completely. Suddenly it's a lot quieter in here.
Oh man, I forgot that sword curses. Ugh.
Oh, did you curse yourself?
Yeah. God dang it.
Man, you
Might as
need,
well keep attacking the same guy now. He's already cursed. What's the worst that could happen?
you need to have more respect for yourself, man.
I know, I'm always cursing at myself. Dude, I like that shirt. What is that? Is that Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
That's badass. I love it.
I went to Worlds in DC last year. Didn't actually participate, but I went when they were I didn't get a shirt though. I got a hat somewhere. I went to the 2018 Worlds when it was here in Nashville.
Yeah.
Am I playing this on a real NES? I am in the. Let's try again. I am indeed playing this on a real Famicom. Because my NES blew itself up. Go in the door. Go down. No. Why? Yeah. So I had the high def NES mod installed in it, and I was never. I don't know if that's why it blew up, but I went to power it on for stream one night, and it just popped. That was it. It doesn't power on. If I were more confident in any kind of soldering skills that I don't actually have, I'd go inside and try to fix it. But I just pretty much. I would rather take it to someone that actually knows how to solder and get in there and fix whatever did go wrong. Let them actually fix it instead of me break it more.
Yeah, I understand that, because that's where I would be too.
And it's like I told you the other night on Discord, because I bought it and they took the money from me back in when I bought it before the pandemic came along. I've got an NT Mini coming, one of those new ones, the new run, so I'll have HD NESs again without getting a mod. Well, in hindsight, if I knew the pandemic was coming, I wouldn't have bought one. There's a lot of stuff I wouldn't have done if I'd have known.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You just never know.
I've got the Super NT. I want a Super NT. That's the next one I want, because I've got the Mega SG and I love it. I love the Mega SG. It's so good.
So are those just modded versions of the original consoles, or are they completely different hardware?
So they're FPGA chips. So it's basically it's hardware is what it's doing. That chip has somehow, through like magic and wizardry, it makes itself a Genesis inside.
Oh, okay.
I think that's a really dumbed down and probably not entirely accurate description. But it's whatever the difference is, it's hardware emulation versus software.
Gotcha.
And they're being done by the same guy that made it's hardware emulation versus, that's what I said.
Yes, what you said.
Me and Free are just going around in circles with each other right now. I gotta turn my air back on. It got hot fast. Because I am the hotness. That's the beauty of time delay on these streams. Turn on, dang it.
Let's see.
I'll tell you one thing I'm glad of. I'm glad I didn't spend the money to go to Worlds this year.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was in London.
Oh, crap, yeah.
Could you imagine buying plane tickets for that? It's like, oh, well, sorry.
I am the hotness, the end. Mighty says.
Yeah, pretty much. What?
What is that? Is that a hill kick?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Good luck. There's a garden chest.
Yeah.
Shit.
Magic. Fire, please. Attack. Magic. You know what? I'm not going to waste Isuna because it doesn't ever work in battle. Most of the clone systems don't actually run off the cartridge. They just take the program off the cartridge into its own memory. So, okay, this is what I was trying to explain and couldn't figure out how to. Oh my gosh, he hits like a truck.
Yeah.
And I didn't see how much damage I did to it either.
46, I think.
That's not enough.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough fight.
But yeah, stuff like the Retron 5, it doesn't really run off the cartridge as far as I understand. You've got to have the cartridge run the game. It just kind of temporarily dumps the ROM. But like these consoles being made by Analog, like they're actually running off the cartridge.
That's cool. I mean, I didn't even realize the first statement though. I didn't realize that the other ones didn't do that.
Right, and like Wii U, Ryu says. I mean, he has Wii in his name. It's HD directly. You don't have to upscale. It's just HD right there off of the console.
That's awesome. How much did you spend on one, if you don't mind me asking, or what do they go for?
The NT Minis are, because they're. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay. Maybe we can talk about it afterwards.
Yeah,
after stream.
I'll DM you. An NT Mini? Or you mean the Super NT? You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Super NT. Yeah, because so the Super NT and the Mega SG is like $200, like what he got, what Ryu got his Super NT for. Even buying one new, they're about $200 after taxes and everything.
Okay.
I think. I've been waiting for a Super NT restock, but pandemic. Backstreet Boys reunion.
Backstreet Boys, yeah.
Could not buy it directly off the rip because they would not accept it. So I had that problem, which, you know, in hindsight, I'm glad it didn't go through. Because the cartridge when they sold the cartridge adapters for the Mega SG, the reason I'm glad it didn't go through is because the one I would have used and would have immediately used and broke my system is the Game Gear adapter. But I couldn't buy it because of that problem exactly. Like, I actually even wrote them. I said, look, I want to buy an NT Mini. I don't want to get screwed by your shenanigans. I bet they're not going that cheap right now, though. Even the Super NTs, because they've been out of stock for a while now. Plus, the good thing about these to me, which I mean, these systems will go bad too, but eventually, these are 30-year-old systems. They're gonna break down permanently at some point, you know.
Oh God, I don't want to talk about that. Ooh.
And you know, that's especially to me, not to go against you saying you don't want to talk about it, but that's also the good thing to me about like the new Mega EverDrive and the whatever the other thing is called. The good thing about those they're doing Sega CD games. So
oh, that's cool.
And the CD consoles are gonna die quicker.
Yeah, definitely.
I wish I still had mine. I feel like
I still have.
I'm talking about my NES though. I feel like we just had this conversation. I'm having some deja vu right now.
We had this conversation a couple nights ago on Discord, remember?
Yeah, but I'm having deja vu with Ryu doing that Santa brought me.
Oh.
Did we do all this again last night too? Is that what's going on? I'm confused.
We had this conversation about
I know we had this conversation like Saturday night, wasn't it? But I still feel like this conversation with Ryu in my chat happened already.
I don't know about that.
Okay, good.
Dude.
I'm not going stupid. I'm not going stupid.
Oh, it was. Okay. Last Wednesday.
I was like, I know that I've had this very situation happen already in my life. What's going on? No, why?
Oh! 400 damage, jeez.
No, it's okay. It's kind of my own doing. We're old men telling the same story. God, I know. So, I'm not going to say anything publicly, but yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I catch myself doing that a lot now. It's like, I know I just told them this story. The first realization I had, I went out to Colorado with a bunch of boys, and they stopped by my house. A bunch of buddies, not boys. And their friends. And they stopped by and picked me up where I was living at. And one of the buddies is like I went to middle school and high school with him. And we got to know each other over varying nerd franchises. And we went through our, this is our hometown. And we went through our town, and both of us are doing the old man like, now over there where that gas station is, that used to be the food line. Which that's not accurate, but it was that thing, like you're telling everybody in the car and everybody's like, please shut up, we don't care about your town. Scott got his in QOI in 1986. Oh, NES. Like, what's a QOI?
QOI, yeah, I don't know.
She talked about your NES that you got in 1986.
Yeah, I don't know what QOI is.
I think it's supposed to be 1986.
Oh. Oh, okay. Take a map.
I mean, I'm just looking at my keyboard and it seems...
My fingers are wild.
I almost said something TOS.
TMA, man, TMA.
TMA. Touch my ass. Which is also TOS.
TOS, yeah.
That's the next emote. 4th emote slot, TMA. I guess I was late to the game with getting mine in 89. I was still playing my mom and dad's Atari up to that point. We were late. What happened here? That was not good. We got ours in 91. Because mom always said I was 4. So I don't... Santa left the money so we could buy him one because Santa was out of them. That's how you get credit for Santa's gift. Mom and Dad bought you the NES. Santa just brought us the money. I like it. But no, we got ours in 91. So we were really late. Man, I'm running through cures a lot faster this time. I don't like it. Run! I know we got it late because I remember being in the Toys R Us and they didn't have the they had moved on from the silver Metroid boxes and we're doing the yellow ones by the time we got into it.
Yep. Well, dude, I think I'm gonna close up.
Oh, is it that time?
I'm to a good stopping spot, but feel free to keep playing, man. I'll send everybody your way.
Okay, I'm gonna try and finish this dungeon.
I might pop on Discord here in a bit, do a couple of runs, Solomon's Keep, and the night's over. But,
okay.
I think I'm gonna do it for streaming for me tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in. HRG, I'll send folks your way. Dude, it was a blast as always.
Yes,
always a good
sir.
time. Days are amazing, so thank you so much for doing this, and
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. And you have a good night, man.
You too. Doody bodie bodie. Oh gosh. Doody 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 doody. Don't you hurt Bill. Back hurts. Why does my back hurt? Oh, you know what? Oh my God. Pixel Grease with a party of 8. Thank you for the raid, good sir. what's in that third chest? I'm not gonna open that third chest. Yeah, I really like the NES music. Have to try it. Piss. Booty, 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 booty. Attack. 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 A ghost. I killed the ghost. And the were-rat. Both of them. I don't know why I'm talking so intensely. That's just, you know what? I shouldn't save state here. See what happens. Okay, cool. The ice shield's just gonna have to stay there because I can't beat that big. I can't beat the big dude. No one's really using shields anyway. Okay. I guess I could give some eye drops to Highland. It might be, he might appreciate that. Oh. Am I going right? I think I am. Booty booty boo. Do 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 do. Boom. So everyone from Pixel's chat. I've been talking to you all night, but how are you anyway? Holy crap! Metman with 3-month subscription. Thank you, sir. It's over. LC Carp, hello, welcome in. Don't you die, Bill. Don't you make Amaran waste that MP. Boop boop. Doo 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 boop boop. Doodle doo 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 doopy doop. Alright. Item. Eye drops. Eye drops. Cool. Down the stairs. Alright, we're in this terrible place. Save state. This map. Trying to get to G, huh? From point F to point G. So I've only got one option here from the front. So it's up, left, down, right. Oh, I've got to go all the way around. You cruel people. So it's down, then cut in and down. No, hold up. Alright, so I'm gonna have to fight one of these guys, at least. Okay. Probably isn't gonna go well. Leave Bill alone, man. He didn't do nothing to you people. Come on! 8 damage, that's nothing. Get in there, Bill. Boom, 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 boom. Bill's stamina went up. Yay. Item. Potion. Potion. Is there any more potions? No. Bad face. Alright. So, do this. Alright, and I'm gonna go in here, down. No, dude. Attack. 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 This isn't good. Wait. Is there a way? No, I'd still have to go. Out here and go. No, you've got to fight at least one guard. It looks like. I don't think I'm going to survive this. I really don't. Let's give it a shot, though. Rebel curs. Ambushed. Really? is this dungeon? I don't remember this place. It's been probably 10 years since I played this or longer. I think I'm about done with the dungeon. If I can survive this fight and get down that stairwell, I think that's it. I wonder or something. Can I get RNG on my favor? In my favor. Yes. I can. Magic. Blink. Protect? I feel like this is all in vain. 2 hits, 0 damage. Oh, baby. Two damage. Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I really don't. What am I doing? Critical hit. Yeah. Come on now. Yes. Dang it. It's like hope fades in and then gets sucked right back out. Like I said. Like I said. Wonder if any of the other ones are weak by chance. Well, we're not having this. Okay. Magic, fire, magic, protect, magic, blink. That seemed to work out pretty good a minute ago. Or maybe it didn't. she have any attack magic she can use? No. Okay. Got a critical there, that's good. Damage, yeah. Yes, keep doing that. Hope swells in. Hope fades out. Alright, let's just try and attack. Head on. Well, already one of our boys are down. I don't remember what I did for him, so I'm going to do it again. I don't know what I expect to be any different. See what Blizzard does just for fun. I don't think it's going to be as good though. $55. Okay. No, we can't have this. We can't survive that. Well, maybe we can. Okay, magic. Fire. Magic. Protect. Cast it on everyone, please. Magic. Blink. Great. Just wonderful. I am solely relying on RNG. Not what you want. So really the defense spells aren't really doing anything for me, it doesn't seem. Preemptive strike. Yay, I like it. So hold up. Okay, wait a second here. They don't disappear after you beat them. Now I just looked at this and I don't see a way around. You've got to fight at least one. It says counterclockwise. Here. As you go, let's see, let's read what this says. Proceed through the door, navigate the maze of corridors. Even if you speak within challenge, on top of this is like, yeah, you're right about that. Walk up to the top wall, then around the room in a counterclockwise direction until you can head down and to the left to access the door. But there's guards everywhere. You can't get all the way around. Oh, I'm stupid. I see it now. Okay. Alright, let's beat this. Let's finish this dungeon and go home. Lord have mercy, I'd have been here all night. What is this mess? Naturally, sleep. Well, at least they go down easy. It's a shame I had everybody attack the same one. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take those. Stop it. I hate how touchy the A button is on these games. You know what? Down. Get down. Okay, I can handle these people. Fire. I believe we might make it. It's still a little sketchy. I'm gonna hang on to that 1 MP from Bill. Might need it for a warp. Get out of here. Okay. Here we go. The Sunfire is thrown into the Dreadnought's engine. Don't consider this a victory. That voice sounded like my brother's? Oh no. Never mind that. Let's hurry to Sid's airship. Okay, good. Kaboom. In we go. Princess is safe, but the king is not well. The king's condition has worsened. Blew up the dreadnought, did you? I knew you had it in you. His condition has worsened. Worsened. Not well. Worsened. No one's in here. Gordon, Minwoo, Highland. To hell with Amaran. She only carried your asses through the dungeon. Gordon, you've grown so strong. Please lead our army. Help Hilda. I swear on my life that I will. Minwoo, you knew of the seal that binds Ultima. It can only be broken when the world stands at the brink of destruction. I believe that time has come. Do you agree? I do. The time has come. The time to break the seal has come. Highland, head to Deist, home of the Dragoons. The Empire claims to have wiped out the Dragoons. There has to be some survivors. If we're to defeat the Empire, we'll need the help of the Dragoons and their wyverns. With our combined forces, Captain Planet will bring victory. Take care of Hilda. Your Majesty. A terrible loss, but we must move on. The king gave us orders and we must fulfill them. Gordon, you're dead. Alright. So what's going on up in here? Anything up in here? When the Emperor raided Dice, it was just a small incident. But the Emperor, fearful of the Dragoons, meant to exterminate them. Okay, we're going to learn Dragoon. And we're going to run out here and save. And that's going to be a stream. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me today so much. It means more than y'all realize, actually.